Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
Hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are you all doing? Oh, there's straight awkwardness that we don't have it up and running. Brilliant. There we are, straight away. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome in. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Ah! I'll click the live button and realise I'm not even ready. Typical me. How are we doing, everyone? Good to see you all. Hope you're doing. Hilly, good to see you. Paul Payne, Tiff, good to see you. Welcome in. Wolfman, Matthew, good to see you all. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So we are going to be doing a podcast today. And then after that, we'll be going into some GTA RP, hopefully. Let me just get my full screen windowed projector mode. Let's throw that over to here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set this up on TikTok as well. So we've got camera. Here we go. Set this up here. Bring that down there. Push that to there. What we also need to do is have Joker's stream up as well, so we get to see it. Twitch, how are you all doing, everyone? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for tuning in once again today. Who we got else in? Welcome in, Hilly. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Matthew, good to see you as well. Right, let me full screen this. HD over there. Let me put this onto here. Bring this to here. We will get Joker in the COP stream up as well. Yeah, and Ricky's on one. We're going to be streaming with today as well, which will be good. Excited for that. Get to find out a little bit more about everyone. Joker, where is he? Is he live yet? No, I don't think he's gone live quite yet. Joker in the COP. Let's stick this on. Wait for him to go live. That's why we thought we'd go live just a little bit earlier, just to make sure we're all set up, ready to go. Which will then give us an opportunity to set ourselves up. Good evening, Samuel. How you doing? Yo, Mac with the 10 bomb. Jesus Christ, Mac. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. I'm holding off everything for the time being. Before we have a chat and stuff like that, by the way. We'll discuss that over the next day or two. Yes, let's get ourselves overlays, camera. It's the last day of the month as well, chat. The last day of the month. Let's go like that. 10. There we are. Perfect. Cool. How are we all doing? Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you. So today we'll be doing a podcast for, I don't know how long it is going to be, half an hour or something like that. Talking all about myself and Joker. Sorry, talking all about Robinson as well, and of course Ricky's on one. And then after that, we will be then going into the city and streaming some Unmatched RP before we have to get off at 11 o'clock once again. So, yeah, stay tuned, everyone. Stay tuned. Let me see if I can get this up and running. 2 seconds. So, copy this text here. Go on to paste. How am I doing this? Twitch, there we go. Join session. Right, let me check to see if you guys can hear that. Sweet. Talk again, please. And one more time, sorry, Ricky. No, that's not coming through. Brilliant. Let me do that again.
Thank you so freaking much, man. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's 2,000 points.
Default?
Huh?
Ah, there we go. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Hello, 1, 2 inside.
Sweet. Right. Let me throw this over to here. Right, chat. What I'm going to be doing is you guys should be able to see the stream in a second. If I do this, you guys should be able to see the stream. Let me go into front camera view. Audio output. PC.
I need to deactivate my camera, don't I?
Right, there we go. Hopefully you can hear this now. You can see this as well. You can't see my camera for a second, so let me just bring my camera into shot. PC, podcast.
I can't hear you.
There we are. We'll put this on for a second while we're waiting for everything else to start.
Make sure that you can see me and all that kind of good stuff. We are live on
Hopefully this is going to be okay, chat.
4, baby. Yes.
Hopefully you can
number
see
4.
this okay.
Fuck me. I didn't realize we'd get to number 4. Tonight, guys, we've got the wonderful DeggyUK and the sexual Ricky's on one. This is, as I say, episode 4. Survivalish kind of basically started off with me wanting to come up with something a bit different. I'm not a huge streamer. I'm very much starting off fresh. So this was kind of my idea to do something a little bit different, give back to the community of other streamers, as well as kind of boosting my profile. That's what it's all about, right? So as I said, tonight is a very special night. It's the first night of a dual guest joining the Viralish podcast. So we've got 2 guests tonight, as I say, Deggy and Ricky's on one. By all means, feel free to stay on my Twitch and watch it kind of live in motion. If there's any slight delay or anything like that on the other guys' streams, feel free.
Yeah, I'm live on TikTok as well now, chat. We're live everywhere. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Good to see you all.
Everyone is aware for housekeeping. Chats are being shared. So Ricky can see his, Deggy can see his, I can see mine. We can all see each other's chats. So no matter where you are, no matter where you chat, shared chat is there. So we should be able to see all of your comments in one. Thank you everyone for the follow so far. I really appreciate it. I guess the time has come to introduce these guys, right? Get them on the stage. So I hope they're ready, and I hope they've all got their attending the stage sexual face. But here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here they are. How are we doing, guys?
Hello.
Are we good?
How's it going, mate?
Living the dream, mate.
Wait,
Living
how have
the
you
dream.
pushed your stream out to 1440p?
Because I'm just amazing.
That's
I
ridiculous.
don't know how. I have no idea, mate. No
I've
idea.
never seen that. That's mad.
I can't comment. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just doing it.
I'm asking you the first question, if that's okay.
No, that's fine.
What camera have you got?
It's a Logitech, just a 1080p Logitech camera. Nothing.
Oh, let's go. Looks smooth.
Yeah, nothing amazing. I am getting a ZV-10E though. Is it a ZV-10E? I think. So I will be investing in one of them, so you'll be able to see all my grey hairs. I think it's a Sony. Yeah, I think it's a Sony.
Okay.
Chat, everyone hear me okay and hear the stream, yeah? Everyone hear okay?
I guess first of all, let's just make sure that everybody can hear everyone. So everyone that can hear me, Ricky, if you want to say the same, Deggy, if you want to say the same, let's just make sure everyone can hear everyone, basically.
Yeah, I've just tested that.
Me? Everyone can hear me, please?
Right, can everyone fucking hear me or not?
Sadly. Can everyone hear Ricky now?
Don't start, bro. I'll get all Miss Henry on you.
Perfect,
Paige,
I think
thank
so.
you so much, by the way, Paige.
So, yeah, I just wanna make sure
Thank you so much for the
we're
5
good
gifted,
to go.
man. What a legend. Can we get some W's in the chat for OP, please, man? What a legend.
Bloody hell, Deggy's
Appreciate
got
you.
some gifted subs already. He's raving. Just the looks of his face, it just gets him going. Jesus Christ. Right, okay. I guess what we'll do is I'm just going to open up the forum initially with
Love me, little
how
bitch.
are we?
OP.
How's your days been? How's that heat been treating you today? Because it's been horrendous for me.
Go on, Deggy.
Yeah, it's been really hot for me as well. I've been at work all day. Hoping that no train would break down. Sure enough, train broke down and I had to spend half my day underneath it. So yeah, it was very hot.
Underneath? Oh right, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I thought something had happened then, but yeah, I got a bit concerned.
No, luckily not.
Good. What about you, Phil? Any more sheds today?
No more sheds.
Guys, Hilly, Billingham,
stream to keep,
you're crazy. Can we get some W's for you guys,
Last
please?
year we did it. and we
I'm
won a
trying to
trophy
concentrate on the
because we finished,
podcast
top
here,
20
guys.
In the UK.
Very
We're
nice.
currently like top 10.
Wow, that's real cool. Let's have a look at that again.
It's a big fat chunk of trophy.
Jeez, look at that.
Damn.
Damn, that looks good.
We're in the same thing this year. We're already doing better. And
OP,
we
man, thank you
decided
so
to
much.
stay
I
simple,
appreciate you
rather
as
than
well
get
with
the gift
another
and say
5
thank you,
gifted.
We would get a gift and get cream pied. So we've had 5 tubs of cream, 2 full bags of flour, 15 eggs, and a whole 25 dips in the pool.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay
Wow.
getting cool, but it wasn't so okay when we were doing it.
I bet.
Mental. Yes, it has been hot. My sunburn is here.
Right,
How
okay.
did you mute them, by the way, Deggy? Because you muted then and thanks someone.
On your Chrome browser where you got the dual,
You know the stream together.
you know the stream together page, if you click the mute button or the microphone button, it mutes you. It mutes your
So
mic.
can you hear me now? No.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Thank you for the 5 gifted over on TikTok. Thank you so much. Who did the subs? Who did it?
This is gonna be.
Nana, you little legend. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think he still
Thank
thinks we
you.
can't hear him.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Did you hear me then?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Of course we did. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm muted. What
No,
the
you didn't. According to this,
You
you
didn't. I didn't see the little. That's better. There we go. Well done.
Hey, honestly, big shout out. Thank you so much to Mac,
guys.
OP,
You found the
Hilly,
button.
Billingham, and all you coming in with all the gifted
so
subs. You're
I
absolute
just
legends.
wanna
You didn't
make
have to do that at all.
sure,
Thank you so much. I
That
appreciate you.
everybody can hear because apparently there's a potential that we can't hear you two. So 2 seconds. Do, 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 do.
Billingham, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I'm talking if people can't hear anyone.
Yo, welcome in. Billingham, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You're having a little
do us a
fight with
favour,
OP.
Deggy. Give us a bit of talking.
Say again, sorry. Yep. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. 1
Hello.
2.
1 2 1 2 1 2. 1
Yeah,
2
I
1
don't think
2
we
1 2.
Are we good? I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear myself now through your. whatever it
You've
is.
ruined it now.
I know, yeah. Right, give me 2 secs. I'm just going to try something a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
See if this helps us out.
We have a shared hype train, by the way. Level 7. Let's go.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's called Charge Pack.
Right, can you guys talk for me?
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, no.
Hello, 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
I don't know why it's
I can hear
done that.
Deggy.
Very strange. Very strange indeed. Everyone said that they could hear you guys, though, right?
I think so.
This is very odd. Very odd indeed. 1 sec. I think I might found the issue.
Yo, welcome in everyone over on TikTok as well. How we doing? Kieran coming in. Let's go. Thomas with the heart me as well. Appreciate you. How you doing, Doc Junior? Welcome in. Motor Dan as well. How we doing, everyone? We have got a podcast for the next sort of hour or so, and then we'll be into some RP on Unmatched. So yeah, looking forward to it. Level 8 hype train. Let's go, guys. Appreciate you all. Level 8 hype
I
train.
didn't
Let's
know
go.
you could have a shared hype train.
Yeah, that's insane. Level 8 as well.
Yeah.
Ah,
Your follower goal was met there, mate.
Reached follow goal 900. Let's go. Guys, make sure you have, if you haven't already, hit the follow button on Joker in the cop, and also Ricky's on one, please.
right. Talk for me, guys. 'cause I
Hello,
think we're
hello,
good.
hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Tapman.
Hello.
It's all good, man. All I need you to do for me is get yourself in and get yourself on dispatch. That's all I need you to do. Hello,
Yeah, I
hello,
think we're
hello.
good. I think we are good. I'll just wait for my little.
Good
robot
evening,
to
Big
tell me
Queen.
so.
How are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome
but
in.
Yeah.
Hope you're well.
Okay. Can you talk for us, Ricky?
Hello, 1, 2.
3 gift galleries
Oh,
lit up.
yeah,
I'll sort
I
that
can
out
hear
now.
you. I think I can hear
Probably.
you.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's coming through. I can see the bars are moving. We're good, we're good, we're
Lovely.
good. Right. So, Deggy,
Yes.
how long have you been streaming for?
Since lockdown, the start of lockdown. So what's that? 5.5 years now, something like that.
I thought you'd done it a lot longer than that.
No, it may be 6 actually, because I started on Call of Duty for a couple of months before GTA.
Right. Do you know what? I find that a lot. A lot of people start off on Call of Duty, which is. Did you do Call of Duty on PC?
Yeah. So I actually, no, tell a lie. I started on PlayStation, did like a month on PlayStation, and I streamed it to my MacBook, and then I switched over and brought a PC, did it on PC, and then went from there.
Nice. What about you, Ricky? When did you start?
I think a little after. Deggy. It's about 5 years ago. I started on Twitch.
And what did you do on Twitch?
I streamed whatever I could. I started with Call of Duty, a little bit of FIFA.
Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? Ready and waiting to come. In you
I
come.
moved on to a game
In you
called
come.
Call of the Wild.
Call of the Wild. I don't know if I heard of that.
Hunter
that?
Call of the Wild. It's a hunting game where you hunt animals.
Right. Very nice. So, what made you get into streaming?
Evening, Gary.
There must
Welcome
have
in,
been a
buddy.
point where
How you
saw
doing?
Twitch and thought, oh, I want to do that. So, when did that happen? What got you to that point? Did you watch somebody else, or how did it get on? We'll start with you, Ricky.
I used to play Call of Duty all the time. Every time, literally, religiously, every single night. And I played with several lads. And one in particular, lad called Hayden, used to say to me, bro, when I play with you, I have to unplug my mic or just turn you down because you're the funniest person I've ever met. The voices you do, the stupid shit you come out with, you should really start streaming. And it was just it was a thought of mine for a very long time. But I never had the room or the facilities or the cash to even think about going, because I tried it on Xbox and it was terrible. My first ever stream was through the Xbox and it was just trash.
How did you stream through the Xbox? With like a capture card or something? Or
it had a thing.
You can
it
do
had
it
an
through
app
live,
where
can't
could
you?
Just go
Yeah.
live, yeah.
did you know that?
Yeah, but it was you standard chat, my headset was just a microphone, and the camera was like 110p. It was terrible. And I had one viewer, and I just stopped. But yeah, 5.5 years ago, I got the setup, a little setup, and just went with it.
Deggy, what about you?
Yeah, I actually started the same day as one of my good friends that I was playing Call of Duty with. We both started streaming the same day. We literally were in a team and just went, all right, let's just go live. So we did, and we both put our iPads in front of us and watched each other. So we were like our own viewer. And then we sort of it carried on going from there. He carried on for a while. He then started TikTok before me and went on to TikTok. And then he said, oh, you need to come on to TikTok, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, just went from there, really. And he ended up stopping because he had other stuff to go on. And I then, after a few months, moved over to GTA, and the rest is history.
Absolutely. So, what made you pick Twitch?
Because it was just something that I watched every day.
The only one back then, because I don't know how long Kick's been going.
Yeah, there wasn't Kick. Right. There was a few others out at the time, but with
what was that one by Microsoft? What was that one called? Is it Microsoft?
Rumble, is it, or
was it Rumble Chat? The one who Ninja
Mixer. Someone said Mixer.
It might have been Mixer, actually. Mixer. That's the first one I tried.
Yeah, I watched everyone on Call of Duty on Twitch, so I was just like, oh yeah, we'll just start up Twitch and go from there, really. And that was mainly why.
So someone on TikTok has just said, "Me and you brothers, Ricky." So I don't know what the hell they mean by that. It must be the beard, mate. It must be the beard. It's got to be.
He's got a much better beard than I do.
But this is all I can grow. Everyone,
just the chin, and I'm done.
I've got like nothing here, nothing there, and it just grows here. And that's it. I'm knackered. All right, so you, Ricky, I guess you're the same. Twitch was kind of the first one out there, really.
The first main one, the proper one. I did try Facebook for a very short period of time, but then I just pulled the trigger with Twitch.
Yeah, I think that was the one to go to at the time, wasn't it? What was your first stream like?
Oh God, yes, baby. Why? What's up?
I think I had two people come in.
At the door. 1 sec.
I think I had two people come in the stream, and the two people that come in were the people that we killed in the lobby, because it was okay. You know, you'd put TTV in your clan tag or whatever, and then someone would come in and go, oh, or whatever, you know, or they would kill you or something, and they'd come in and then give you some crap in the chat, sort of thing.
Yeah. No stream sniping, no.
No.
There probably was, to be fair. There's probably an element of stream sniping. Where's he going? I'm fucking killing.
Yeah, but that was kind of it on the first stream, from what I remember.
So what was it like though? Was it positive feedbacks, negative feedback?
If I'm honest, I suffer heavily from anxiety and always have. And I remember over the first sort of few streams, I still get it now sometimes, but certainly over the first couple of weeks of streaming, I said to the missus, I come off stream, went to bed, and it was when I sort of picked up a bit, certainly in the GTA side of things, it was like, got into bed, I thought to my missus, I don't know if I want to do this. I feel like, you know, I'm being watched, I'm out there now in the internet, and I feel really like insecure that,
yeah, vulnerable.
Yeah, very vulnerable. I honestly, I couldn't sleep one day, and I was tossing, turning, went really hot, and I was like, I don't know if I want to carry on doing this. And I found myself constantly, certainly when I got into the GTA side of things, constantly going back on other people's streams that I interacted with, and was checking what they thought of me. And
I did that especially in RP.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was a really good interaction, I thought. Let me go check what they thought of me. I was like, yeah.
You'll get validation, yeah.
Literally, yeah. That was, I had so much of that.
He looks like he's great with his, mate, you are always on the takeaways. Always.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No.
It's always a Mackie D's or what?
Ice cream and waffle.
Oh,
they give it in free. They give it free, bro.
Phenomenal. That looks phenomenal.
That does look good.
It was free.
Michael, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in.
On Twitch. What was it like?
Oh my God. It was surreal. It was weird because My first ever stream on Twitch, I had like 12 viewers, and I couldn't understand why. But I was like, "That's it. This is easy. Let's go." And I was playing
Mel,
Call of
welcome in. Thank you for
Duty,
the heart me. Appreciate
but
you.
at that particular time, I was in like my prime of Call of Duty.
Right.
Without tooting anything, is I was extremely good. Like almost at some stage, I looked like a hacker or something. I was really good.
Right.
And then the very next stream was terrible. I had one viewer the whole stream, and that was probably my sister. But my first one, yeah, I had a really good night. Really good, loads of great games, loads of successful, loads of wins. I don't think I lost the whole night I was streaming.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
But yeah, no, and then didn't quite, wasn't the same the next day. But yeah, my first stream was actually interesting.
Good, man. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I've not been streaming for a long time, as I mentioned before, and I've kind of had that social anxiety that goes, "Oh shit, am I really doing this? Should I be doing this? How are people going to react to me?" And it gets really, really daunting. So I can get that, but I was kind of lucky where I'd been RPing a little bit. I'd owned a couple of had a QB server, and then I've had a TMC server after that. But that's kind of built up my confidence, and I do the odd hours stream, maybe doing a bit of dev work or showcasing that, or just going in and then doing a few bits and bobs with, showing people what the city's like and all that type of stuff. So that social anxiety was a key pivotal worry and concern of mine, and always, and to be honest, it always will be. I will always continue to sit there and go, fuck, how many people have got watching?
Yeah.
Because I am I'm at the moment, I'm kind of sat anywhere, but I can be anywhere between.
No, Shannon, welcome in. We're just doing a podcast, so you get to understand
I'm really
myself,
chuffed with that.
Jokers, and Ricky's
two of them are bots, but,
streaming careers, basically. We're just talking all about streaming and stuff like that.
Are they all right?
They're all right.
Yeah, we're all right. Like listening to you.
Do you know what? The Stream Elements and Bot Ricks are top guys. You know what I mean? Well,
Good lads. Really good lads.
I'm
Always there
assuming
for
the
us.
guys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're always watching. Love that. So, all right. So I'm going to touch on, you both kind of ventured in GTA RP. What got you started in GTA RP? Deggy, we'll hit with you first.
So growing up, I had inspirations to be in the emergency services, whether it's fire, police, army, whatever. Got to college, went to public services, went to do policing or the army, and then I always desired to play a game to be a police officer. Like, I always wanted to find a game that you could sort of role play as a police officer or whatever. And in the old GTAs, I would be that type of person that when I was bored, really bored of games, I would go into GTA, get in a car and do like proper driving around the streets and all sorts. And then all of a sudden, one day on YouTube, I found a streamer that was playing the first city that I joined. He was doing some police roleplay. No, it was Scorer. His name,
Scorer,
yeah.
right.
I was in Scorer for a year before I joined MRP, and his name was Gamergasm. He now does trucks and stuff. He's Scottish, and he was so funny. And I was that literally guy when I first joined GTA. I was watching him loads. He had like, I don't know, 20 to 30 viewers roughly on Scorer. And I was that guy that would try to get in the back of his stream and stand there and wave and like talk and be like a right little fanboy back in the time. And then I joined the server, joined the police, and I remember very badly, even to, obviously now I still can't do the caution properly, but that first time I tried to do the caution was arresting him, and he ripped the hell out of me because I could not remember it at all. And yeah, just went from there really. Just
I still don't know.
no, still a lot that I don't know 5 years later. But yeah, I literally wanted to do police roleplay because I like I say, I wanted to do it outside of work, but I didn't go down that path in life in the end. So the next best thing is obviously doing it on here, which is why I've always tried to find a way of doing it as fun, as realistic as I can, to make it almost a clone copy of outside.
Yeah. What about you, Ricky? GTRP, what you started?
I was streaming that the game.
It
like,
is out of
Definitions
sync,
for quite a
yeah.
while.
I'm just trying to think how else I could
And
do
a lad
it.
that came in often was like, Ricky, you should try GTA. And I'd watched it a
It
little
is
bit and
because we're
thought,
on
"It's
stream,
actually
chat.
cringe,
It's because we're
people
watching
playing
it through
cops and this, that, and
um,
the other. It's really cringe.
Joker in the
Like,
Cop
different
stream.
people, grown
That's the
men
reason
playing
why it's
roleplay.
behind.
Yeah.
But I was actually, technically speaking, role playing in the.
Why didn't I go in the police in real life?
So you had your character.
I can
you had
answer
the
that one here.
thing, and you could hunt lions and everything.
Give me a minute, Jay, and I'll
I was
answer
like,
it.
Here in the jungle, there's a lion. And this fucking lion came behind me and jump scared me, this lion, and I screamed, banged my head on the wall. My green screen fell on top of my head. The camera fell down, and it was a disaster. And this guy said, you should come and try Manchester Roleplay. You'll enjoy it. So I went and watched a couple of the streamers that were streaming there, and I said, you know what? This actually looks like a lot of fun. Let me go in there. And that was when I first ever tried Manchester Roleplay.
Nice. So there is a question there, Deggy, to be fair. Why didn't you go into the police in real life?
So I actually, when I was at college, I was going down the Royal Marine route in the end. I purely didn't want to do the police because of the like 60-page application or whatever that you have to join it. So I decided to go down the Royal Marines, and as I got past my medical, I got with my wife or girlfriend at the time, and all of her family were working in an underground, so they said, oh, why don't you come and try an apprenticeship? So I did that, got in, and the rest is history.
What about you, Ricky? What did you want to do when you were a little kid? Still
I
are,
always wanted
actually,
to,
really.
since watching Robin Williams and people like Jim Carrey, I always wanted to be a voiceover.
Right,
Always
okay.
wanted to be a
That's interesting.
voiceover artist. Always. A comedy actor / voiceover actor. From I don't know if you look at the release date of
Hey Ben, do you remember Gamergasm?
what's it called?
Do you remember Gamergasm? What a throwback that is. Now
This is
called
Doubtfire.
Sean Thompson
Yeah.
on
When I
TikTok.
first
Hey
ever
Derek,
put
how you doing?
eyes
Good
on
to see ya.
Mrs. Doubtfire, I knew I wanted to be do something with voices or silly stuff.
Yeah.
There's a scene at the beginning of Mrs. Doubtfire where he's in the recording studio, or it's panning across him.
Yeah,
doing
Sean
the
was good on
voiceover for
RP
the
Sniper. Sean was really good.
Okay, yeah.
And he's going, and I was
Yes,
just like,
Stan, how you doing, my man?
that's a person doing this.
Gamergasm is the
Yeah,
guy. What a great guy.
When I was younger, I always wanted to be some sort of actor or voiceover.
I mean, I grew up loving Robin Williams and his films. You know,
Huge
Flubber,
inspiration of my
all that.
number one inspiration.
and they had what was that film that he did with the camera where people took the cameras in?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you, mate. I'm very good. How about yourself?
What's it called?
How's
Oh,
the city
film
going
with-
that you're in?
Yeah.
He's like he's a photo producer. So you know when you take your camera in the old days and print the photos out, he was one of them. But he was a bit creepy with it, and even then he was phenomenal. But I mean, talking about kind of where you wanted to be, I wanted to be in the police as well. No, initially I wanted to be an air cadet. So I went to the air training corps when I was whatever old it was, 14 or 15, whatever age you started, maybe even younger than that. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. You know, they taught me all the how to iron properly, how to polish your boots properly. You know, respect.
There you
and all
are,
that
actually.
type of
Sorry,
stuff,
mate. I've
which
just
is-
seen that
which
now.
is
Apologies,
without
buddy.
a doubt, handed to kind of my professionalism. I might not come across professional now, but when I'm working, I have to be very professional. But then I got epilepsy when I was 16. I always wanted to be a fighter pilot. And I got epilepsy.
Yeah, how's the city, Stan? How's things with
appeared.
you, mate?
One Christmas Eve, I had a seizure, and from there, I got diagnosed with epilepsy.
Oh
And
shit.
it wasn't the photosensitive one either. So it was brain activity. So when you kind of got overstimulated, your brain would go blah, and I'd just go absolutely nuts. on
Fucking
you.
hell. Don't go on GTA then.
I know,
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
exactly, yeah.
Not wrong.
So that happened, and then I had to leave the air training corps, and I was like absolutely devastated. Where do I go? What do I do? So I tried to start doing some stuff with like electrical work and things like that, and got my electronic products info. 1 hour photo, yeah. The wife just said that film's called 1 hour photo from Robin Williams, so that happened, and then I had epilepsy for 18 months, and it left, stopped. Nothing happened again. Medication, I got weaned off the medication, and it's just disappeared. So since like 17, I hadn't had a seizure since.
Oh wow, that's good.
So it totally destroyed my career options. But most of my family are in the police force. I've got an auntie that heads up a major crime division in a police force near me. I've got an uncle who's the head of the child protection division, if you want to call it that, in another local police force. And you know, my aunties, uncles, granddads, and all that. I've done that as well. So
That's pretty cool.
at the time, I was working in the motor industry at the time, and I thought, right, I'm going to apply for it. Sod it. I'm going to apply for it. I looked at the pay initially, and I will say this now: I don't think police officers are paid anywhere near the amount of money they deserve. Getting battered by people, you know, all that type of stuff. There's no money on the earth that could pay me that amount of money to go to work and risk that. However, the excitement, you know, the different routines, all different things that you're going to come across, different experiences, different people that you're going to speak to. I thought I love it. I'll love it. So I went to do it. I did an application. I did the assessment day. I did the role plays. Did all the vetting. All of that went through. And then just before they offered me the point, they said, "Oh, we're going to have to decline your application." So bearing in mind, I'd done all the role plays. I'd done the assessment test. I was ready for the bleep test, and once I'd passed the bleep test, I'd get offered it. And they were, "We're going to have to decline you. We can't go any further." But they don't give you feedback, so they don't tell you why. They don't tell you what you can change to improve it. But obviously, because certain people were in certain places, they were able to tell me what the actual reason was, and it was because I had a missed payment within 3 months on my credit report.
What?
And that was it. That was the only reason, because I had a missed credit and I'd be susceptible to bribery, apparently.
What?
And I was like, this country is shouting out for police officers, and you're declining because someone's got a missed payment.
Wow.
Okay.
Crazy.
So yeah, so that's kind of where I went, and I'm not here to talk about me. So my career has completely changed over that. But yeah, policing has always been kind of on my agenda, and I'll say this now: Deggy was the one that got me into it, and I hate him for it because I now, as much as I love it, I really do love it, but I also hate it in the same respect because it keeps me up for 6-7 hours a night.
Yeah.
You know, the entertainment is great. The different people that you're speaking to, the different people you meet.
Yeah, we'll be on RP after this.
It is absolutely amazing to do it. And I'm so glad that I did start doing it. And that's kind of why I ventured into then making my own server and going from there and getting more kind of in the background of it. So, like with you, Ricky, you are a voices character. Tell us a bit about the...
Hey, Corey, how you doing? Amazon, if you come into my discord.gg/DeggyUK, you get the link on there, mate.
Holmes Henry was born a week after roleplay, which is an incredible thing to think about.
Right,
Holmes Henry is responsible for me getting Twitch partner.
Used to love him in MRP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holmes Henry is responsible for the catapulting of my Twitch channel, and I think is also a major part of the reason why I was able to pull the trigger and do this full time. 17 months to streaming, we've hit partner and was able to pull the plug. I worked 75, 80 hours a week, then came home, did 4 or 5 hours streaming, went to bed, did the same thing. We put it all in. But yeah, the characters. The first one was Cash. First ever character was Cash, just an arrogant cop.
Yeah.
Arrogant, up his own ass, knows all the laws, buys the book, and if you fuck around, you'll find that type of character.
No comment.
He say that he doesn't know shit, but he likes to think he does. But Henry was just born on accident in a shop. I was flicking through the stuff, and I was like, I need to make a new character. Let's have a look. Someone came into the shop and said, blah blah blah, and I let him ramble on for like 3 minutes. This guy's story, and I went, "Hey." And someone said that was really funny, that air. And I went, "Hey," and I said, "Sorry, I didn't hear you." And it was like it just came from my throat with no effort or anything. And I went round the whole night just acting like a homeless person because he looked like one. Literally a week or 2 weeks into roleplay, homeless Henry was born. out of nowhere. And then
I have seen the homeless Henry is
he's back
funny.
out season 3 in a big way this time round. I've let him slip for 2
Yeah,
months.
you have.
It's only because
Exclusive.
I was building that shed for 5 weeks, right? And when I'd finished being on stream for 6, 7, 8 hours, like when I come here to stream GTA, I just wasn't in the mood to act like a character. So I just went in as Cash because it's just a bit easier. But as soon as you have to be like, oh shit, hello, yeah, basically, yeah, just want some money. It just wasn't in me to do it. So yeah, but all the other characters were just born just bit by bit. I mean, Nikki and Peanut are very recent. They're from TikTok. But I've got Vicky, who's actually so sweet. I mean, I swear to God, Vicky's not been out for a while. And then
I've
Moth,
never heard that one. It was so amazing to listen to you do that.
Ah, no, Vicky's pretty cool.
With
but
Ricky, with the capabilities of character building, can you not bring in the minion?
the minion's very one because he only says a few things. He says Boonana.
Yeah.
You know, a Bob, get in. There's not much. He has been in once or twice as a. I could bring him in as a one.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, you know, the capabilities of unique that you can do a bit of a bug around stuff sort of thing. That may suit like a couple of streams.
I'll do that as
and something Wong or something like that together would be quite a cool thing.
Every now and again,
yeah.
I'll do something Wong's voice, and he hates it. Jack hates it because I do it so well. Because every time I go, he'll say, someone will ask you for him, and he's maybe delayed on the reply, and I'll go,
hello, what you want?
he'll be like, what the fuck? I didn't reply. But no, yeah, we do all together. There's 10 characters, but there's 4 main ones for roleplay.
Yeah.
So the main one is. The main character is actually Homeless Henry, but Cash, Homeless Henry, Peanut, and Nikki are in unique right now.
Yeah, nice. So I'm going to move to you, Diggy. You just very recently created a character, haven't you?
I did, yeah.
Tell us a bit more about that.
You not playing a cop?
I
Wait,
know,
what's this?
I know. So, I decided because I can't do voices. It's straight up, and that's the annoying part. Is because I'm sure for you, Ricky, being behind a character's voice enables you to do greater things and get away with a lot more. And I feel, obviously, with my own voice, if I try and do something out of norm, it's very much like it wouldn't suit. And
everyone knows your voice, though, Tom, as well.
That as well, yeah. So I decided to do some research, and I found an accent changer or AI helping tool sort of thing. And I decided to play around with it and come up with a female character. And
a female?
I had a female character. No one knows.
Don't tell me you haven't seen this.
An exclusive, chat.
So I have. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let me see if you can hear my voice. Hello, can you hear me? Is that?
Just
no, it's not. Okay, we're just not even gonna bother trying it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see if I can get it to work. But anyway, yeah. So I did a female character. I come in one night. Her name is Anita Dick. And I come in one night, and I was a little bit of a let's say open book sort of thing. I ended up earning 140,000 in one night. I got offered on 4 dates. I got asked to go into the back of the car a couple of times to do some stuff by these people, and they still to this day, I don't think there's only a couple that know it was me. They all genuinely, because the voice was actually quite good and quite realistic to a female. It just, they took it as that. I actually spoke to one after, didn't realise it was me, and then felt quite embarrassed after what they actually said to me they would do. So yeah, it was quite good. It was quite good. And I didn't want to put any clips out on TikTok or anything for it straight away, because obviously I wanted to build up some RP in it before people go, oh, this is just Deggy, I'm just not going to catfished by him sort of thing.
Yeah.
Doing a character is very difficult because your character is rather going to flop or be successful.
You're absolutely right.
There's been characters of mine that have just been ignored. Like Vicky, I don't play Vicky often because there's a lot of people that are still narrow-minded and don't roleplay it correctly.
Yeah.
Then it turns homophobic and stuff, and that's why I avoid it so much.
Yeah, and to be honest, I was really concerned about doing what I wanted to do in Unique with the kind of camp character, the camp PD character that I've got.
You play that character so well, though.
But it's like a lot of people, like when, especially like a couple of nights after when I've been in like the PD Discord on a voice call or a voice chat or whatever, OOC, like they'll be like, "Hang on, who's that? Who the hell's that that's talking?" And I'm like, "It's me, it's Kyle." And I'm like, "Hang on, you're not gay, you're not." And I'm like, "No, it's a character, it's role play, isn't it?"
I thought he was. I genuinely thought he was when I first met you. I thought he was.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
No, not even because the voice was so. It just sounded like your natural. So you did it so well. Someone thought I was homeless once, threw a fucking sandwich at me.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the thing, right? If people think that you are, then I guess you're role playing right. You're doing everything right, aren't you?
Exactly.
So I guess when it comes to doing that, it gets a bit challenging. Role playing, we all know it gets to a point where you burn out. Things are hard.
Yeah,
you think it's especially. I mean, I don't do this full time, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do it. I think you do it, don't you, Ricky? Are you full time streamer?
I am full time. Yeah, 2.5 years now.
So it takes a lot
of
bollocks to go and do that full time. And absolute kudos to you for doing it, but there's got to be them times where you get a bit burnt out.
100% streamer burnout.
What do you do? What do you do when that happens?
I run to my wife. No, she that and Discord. Discord seems to be. I mean, I don't type as much in Discord as I do, but people don't understand. I read my Discord a lot more than people realize, but I don't always reply. But Discord, I have a safe place in there as well. It's called a channel called Safe Place, where you can put a message in there if you're feeling a certain kind of way. I'll go and read people's stuff. I don't know, but my wife, obviously, she's like the backbone. I think without Marie, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
So when I'm burnt out, even my chat tell me, Ricky, fuck off, just go offline, just go and have some time, go and have some chill time.
Yeah.
I don't know, the views are below. You'll have a lot of particular trolls in that night. It'll say certain trigger words.
Yeah.
And you think sometimes I'm a 35-year-old grandma. I'm a dad of 3. I'm a human being as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it does get to you.
Absolutely, yeah. What about you, Deggy?
Yeah.
Go on, Deggy.
Yeah, I think. I quite often have episodes where I go through with the burnouts, and I'm one of them people that don't tend to like speak up when I have it quite often, and I had it quite a few times. Like I had it in Unique, I had it in all the other servers, and like if I get a little bit burnt out of the RP, either doing the same thing all the time, or I'm not happy with the standard that I'm currently going at myself, or I have an editor that does my TikTok videos. Sometimes I watch the videos that he sends me and then to upload. There's occasions where I'm like, I don't like what he's just done there, and then I've thought to myself, wait, am I not liking what he's editing for me, or is it the content that I'm producing to edit for him to edit? And that's kind of where on occasions I've sort of thought to myself, right, okay, I MRP for me was a pinnacle of FiveM. I think a lot of it was because there wasn't many servers out there at the time, and everything was all about like MRP or the different servers, and I loved the RP over there and stuff like that. And then when we go through the different servers, going through the different RP standards and all the different things, and then occasionally I sit there and think to myself, I want to just play something else. I burnt out. Let me go and try something else and try a different standard or try a different thing and stuff like that. And that's quite often. I don't end up when I try something different, I don't end up speaking up and saying, right, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do something different. I just end up going a bit quiet on it, and then eventually I either pull the plug or I do something. And a lot of that actually puts probably a negative on myself, because a lot of people are either relying on me in a certain position or whatever, but because I've sort of stepped back because I'm burnt out, people then thinking, oh fucking hell, he's not existent anymore, or he's not around, he's not the person that we know he should be, or he is. And then that probably has a negative impact on myself, because I'm just not pulling the plug sooner than I should be, really.
Yeah. I think my chat know when because I'm so hyper, I've got ADHD and I'm a bit crazy. Chat know when I'm having an off day. What's Ricky's not his normal self. I think that's one of my biggest downfalls, is when I do have a shit day. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's one of the issues, isn't it? Because you have followers for a reason. You've got people watching you for a reason. You know, they know what you're like. They're entertained by the way you are. But it's kind of a vicious circle, isn't it? Because you want to carry on being that person. You want to have that, have the hype and have the voices, the characters, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it
Sometimes
gets a
you
bit
can't
difficult.
just do it, The burnout.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
we don't like him.
I think I found at one stage I tried chasing the viewers and what I thought was going well more than anything else.
That's like a syndrome.
Yeah.
Chase the viewer syndrome. It's a real thing. View count watching is a real thing.
I massively, because back in the MRP days and back in them, that's where I took off all them years ago, and I kept over the last few years thinking to myself, right, what am I doing wrong that's not back up to where I was or whatever? How can I change my stuff? And I sort of just got into a bit of a routine, trying different things to make it work. And then very recently, I've just sort of stood back and actually gone, wait, why did I start doing this in the first place? I did this to try and do, real policing and try and act like a real police officer.
Yeah.
And have I been doing that as of the last however many months, weeks, years, whatever? Maybe not to the potential that I maybe wanted. So that's why I sort of took a step back to try something different or do different things, purely because I wanted to get back what I knew best originally.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing with roleplay. Roleplay gets a lot of people out of the real life element into a different world, doesn't it? But in the same, I think we can all agree, FiveM can be a very toxic place, and that's not down to the people that there are genuinely.
100% agree, Dan. 100% agree, man.
Yeah, there's genuinely a lot of people that are in RP that do it, love it. It's their getaway from real life. It turns them into a different person. But then there's just them people that jump into a FiveM server, slur everywhere, crash into everyone, say whatever, and then dump out. Unfortunately, you're never going to get away from that. Nobody ever will. You can't gatekeep everybody. And I think, well, I'll tell you what, let's turn that into a question. What advice would you give to someone that wants to roleplay in a GTA server? Ricky, you go first, mate.
You have to be yourself. As in, I don't mean, don't ever, well, one thing you shouldn't ever do is roleplay yourself. I think, for me, that's a big no-no. Never roleplay yourself.
Hey, Robbo, how you doing, man?
That means you're going to get offended from what people say to you. If someone says to me, if someone talks to Cash and says you're a prick, it's just to Cash. It's not to anyone else. If someone says you're a smelly tramp to homeless Henry's because he's a smelly tramp.
Yeah.
So use the opportunity to be something or someone you've never been before. It's your chance to be that inner character that you've always wanted to express.
Yeah. What about
Just
you,
do that.
I agree with that. I think the one big problem that even I had for a while when I started RPing is the character separation. That's a big thing, I believe. And, unless you, like Ricky said, you try and be someone else with a character, a lot of people default back, regardless of who they are, but often will play that character and try and, mimic a lot of things that they do themselves. So it is that massively just try to stay true to yourself, stay true to that character, and realize why. I think firstly, before you create the character, realize what you want to do with that character, and then obviously, try and play that character and not be like real life sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to say you've got to have thick skin because not everybody has, and people will take
Yeah,
things
100%.
personally, whether they're playing a character or whether they're playing themselves. I think the one thing to really probably push home is disassociate yourself from the game and real life because whatever
Corey,
happens
it's on
there,
Amazon, mate. I see
can
your
click,
messages. I've replied a
quit,
few times.
and
It's
walk away
Amazon. Come
from
into
it
my
and just have a
Discord.
bit of time.
100%.
Discord.gg/DeggyUK.
That's probably
just
one of
RP.
the yeah, exactly that. And there are a lot of people, and owning a server, you see it because you see all the tickets, you see it all, you see all the people coming in saying, "Oh, he called me a dickhead," and
You can
oh,
tell when people take things personally, especially when I'm Cash,
yeah,
because he's a cop and he's an
Yeah.
arrogant cop. He will
Yeah.
trigger you, and some people genuinely take it to heart and go out of character. It's like, dude, I'm just playing a cop.
Yeah.
But they've come into my chat where they've took it out of character into the chat. I'm like, bro, it's not like deep.
Do you think that's
Yeah,
because it's your voice? Because you could look at let's just use obviously Tyrone as example with his police character. You know, he's playing a
was just gonna say
different
him.
voice and different thing, and you know whatever he's
Yeah.
saying, it's just he's playing a character because you watch him on his stream and he's pissing himself laughing after saying it. Would you say that if
Yeah.
you are more of a dickhead by making it as a whatever character, would they take that less to heart? But because they know it's your voice.
I think so, yeah. People take not Nikki said no, especially when Nikki's talking. No one would. Nikki could call someone the worst thing in the world, and they'd just laugh because it's Nikki. And he sounds
Yeah.
like a 19-year-old. But no, the Cash does trigger a lot more people. I don't know on purpose either. It's just his character. I purposely try and be an arrogant fucker. It's just the way Cash is,
Yeah, you've got to be. You've got to
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
and I think
Play-
it's what
play-
makes
play the
Cash. Cash
character.
people love Cash for that.
Yeah, and Tyrone is a perfect example because not just his PD character, his Crim character is an absolute arsehole.
Yes.
Sometimes to
You don't
PD
give up.
especially.
Oh.
And you know the attitude that you get from him sometimes is you sit there going, "Why are you being
Big
a
up, Casey.
prick? What are you doing? Why are you talking to me like that? You're not bad."
Meanwhile, he doesn't.
but-
care.
Sean,
He
let's go.
watches
Thank you so much, buddy. How you
Yeah,
doing, buddy?
just
Welcome in.
character.
Good to see
Yeah,
ya.
exactly that. So I think disassociation is probably my biggest tip.
Yeah,
without a
Yeah.
doubt.
100%. Make sure you just realize it's just roleplay. It ain't real.
Yeah, exactly. So just to kind of touch on kind of obviously negativity and having time away and things like that, has it ever got to you that much where you've kind of had to say, do I call this quits, or do I take a
did.
break from this for 6 months, or
I did for 17 months.
right? Okay.
I I just had enough. I had enough of the toxicity, the chat hoppers, the role play in general. I
Yeah.
thought changed as a whole with all the big boys and stuff, especially in No Pixel. I felt like No Pixel, they just fucking, especially if you're British, they just ignored you.
Yeah,
They
it's a
didn't
big
wanna
American
roleplay you.
server, wasn't it?
Yeah, they didn't want to exercise Henry at all. I tried another character over there. They could hear my British accent. And that was the last proper city I tried. I was like, I've had enough. But then I also found TikTok, which was a place where I could play my GTA characters IRL. So
Yeah.
it kind of fitted. But yeah, I took a 17-month break.
About you, Diggy?
Completely left Twitch.
There's been a few times where I've thought about it. I've never physically stopped, much to my missus' disappointment. But yeah, there's been a few times. I think Vanity was one of them servers that it wasn't whitelisted. It was probably the only whitelisted server I hadn't played, or Police MP actually, both of them. And that I used to get on daily, like a group of people coming in and saying like derogatory terms, coming up to us and saying it for the stream purposes. And it was just every day, and it wasn't bothering me that much, but I just knew that I had to keep, editing the stream to sort it or whatever. And I ended up having to leave the servers because I was like, look, you're obviously not whitelisted, so it's fine. I'll just have to go somewhere that is whitelisted to prevent that. And because when that sort of stopped me from playing a server that I quite enjoyed, then that was a bit like, right, do I need to do this? Like, is it worth it? Like, and that was kind of it, really. I've never really stopped fully, but there's probably occasions that I should have.
Yeah, and I think we've all been there. You know, even I've been there where I've gone, fucking hell. You know, especially when you're brand new and you sat on 4 to 10 viewers a night and things like that.
Surprisingly,
There's
Dan,
even
for a
times where
public
you go,
server,
is
it
it
was
even
actually
worth
quite a
it?
good
You know, I'm
RP.
doing
But
all this work, I'm getting nothing from it. You know, I'm rubbish. People mustn't like me and all that type of stuff. But having a break does help sometimes, to be fair. And but there are one of the guys, and I was quite surprised when I seen it. That Pinky Mike, when he did that 24-hour stream with a few people, the charity that he did it to, I know of. It's a local charity, and it's called Andy's Man Club. And Andy's Man Club is all about men's mental health. Sorry, someone just scared the life out of me. So Andy's Man Club is brilliant. It's a safe place for men to go and talk. A lot of people do. It's kind of up and down the country, and it's a really good charity to kind of speak to. But there are other ones out there. Obviously, there's overall charities out there for men and women. This one just really focuses on men's mental health. So I think have that time away. I will always say to everyone that I ever come across on Discord or in a server call, whatever it may be, that if you need a chat with someone that is in no way, shape, or form linked to you, just DM me. I'm always there with a DM.
fucking hell, Dan, I'm not that old.
Reach out
There's
to me.
a lot of people in my chat that have spoke about Andy's Man Club.
Yeah, the absolutely brilliant charity. They meet local to me every Monday, and it's just a safe place for men to go and have a chat.
Yep.
So all I will say, and we'll move on from that point and get things going on a higher level. If you're struggling, reach out to anyone that you can feel that you can speak to, or even a charity of any kind. Just go and have a chat with them, tell them what you're thinking, and get it off your chest, because a problem shared is a problem halved, right?
100% agree with that.
So you're streaming, guys. You're both streaming. You're absolute celebrities at this point now, as we can all see. What was the point where you went, fuck, I've made it? I've made it. When was that?
Go on, Deggy, take this one.
So for me, obviously, I grew really big on TikTok really quickly. When I say really big, obviously, I think I had about 60k followers in 2 months. And
that's mental.
I thought I made it when I had weirdly I had a few messages from a few people. So the first thing that I made it was when I woke up in the morning, just a random morning. I went to work and I had loads of pings in my Discord, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, what's happened now? And all of a sudden, I had a load of videos pop up on my TikTok, on my Discord, and I'd just been shouted out on Capital in the morning show, and I was like, it was by Chris Stark. And they were doing a segment on who's your favorite TikToker, and Chris Stark shouted out and went, "Yeah, my favorite is this person that plays GTA on his game at home or night or whatever. He plays a police character, and he goes by the name of Deggy or Deggy, his name is." And then they played like a 10-second clip of me and MRP pulling someone over as a police officer and going, "Oh, hi, I'm from the Greater Manchester Police," or whatever. And they were cracking up and laughing. And Roman Kemp and him was, that was the point where I was like, oh shit, okay.
Surreal,
so Capital have just shouted me out, and went from there, and I've kind of made it. That was kind of it. And then I would say from there, I kind of got like a few messages from people. So like David Earl, if you're familiar with David Earl, who plays in Derek. He plays the TV program called Derek. David Earl is a comedian with Ricky Gervais and stuff, and he messaged me one day and said, "Oh, I'd like to join the server, like play some police. I've been watching you quite a lot, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm now getting like celebrities message me and stuff about it." So that's kind of my reality check for me, really.
Jesus, nice. Ricky, come on.
I've never ever thought I've made it, but I'm well aware of the sheer scale of accomplishments that I've done, especially since going to TikTok. Getting Life Pro. Life Pro was a life-changing event. It was over a 3-day period. I had the biggest ever gifter in the UK in my corner with his friends. I had 27,000 live viewers, 27,000
That's
people
mad.
in one stream. I had somebody pay to get me banned because we was doing that good. They paid for 35,000 bots to come in, so my manager had to get TikTok staff to come in and pull them out because it was absolutely insane. One of the craziest experiences I've ever had. And we've done the community fest. We got Twitch partner. Whilst I was building that shed, I had 1.2 million people tune in the space of 60 days. It's just like, so I don't ever think
that's right. Success.
Yeah, in this small, like Ricky's on one, this small time streamer has actually done some quite incredible feats considering. When I first started streaming for 6 whole months, that's half a year, I had 2 to 12 viewers.
Yeah.
I took the best advice I've ever taken of somebody was turn your viewer count off.
Right.
Turn it off. Doesn't matter how many people's in your life. Stream like there's 1,000 people listening.
Yeah.
And I turned it off for 6 months after that. And I never cared how many people was in my life, Henry was born, etc. But yeah, so I've never thought like I've made it as such, but I'm well aware of how lucky I am, how fortunate I am to find TikTok and this community. And as I've recently got back to Twitch, even though I'm sitting on 80% less viewers than I used to, but we don't care. We still move.
Don't watch the viewer count, and then he just said I was sitting on 8.
yeah, it's on now. It never used to be on because we've got 100 people in TikTok, so I don't care. If we average 100 viewers, I'm happy. But no, I am well aware. I've been to TikTok HQ.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah,
HQ, right?
Yeah, quite recently. Yeah.
I have been live with the biggest people on the app.
I mean, guys, I'm sorry.
Yo, Fire Striker, let's go. Thanks so much for the rose. Appreciate you. And auto edit.
No, so yeah, that to answer that question is it's an incredible feeling. I don't ever think I've made it, but when I went to that last event and at least 12, 15 people asked for my picture, and I was just like, what? I'm like, yo, nodding at me like I don't fucking know who you are. I watch you all the time, like off me. Like,
yeah, that's mental.
But no, it's an incredible feeling.
No, that's good to hear that, guys. And that's
I met this guy as well. This is cool. Sorry, this is incredible. This might help people that are watching. This book is called
yes.
I don't know if you've ever heard of someone called Simon Squibb.
No.
I met Simon Squibb. He invited me to a dinner date.
Oh, is this the guy that walks around on TikTok saying,
that's
tell
the
me
one.
your dream, I'll
Tell
give
me
you
your
1,000.
dream.
Right, okay, yeah, I know who he is, yeah.
He funds it, and I took his book. We give away several books. I met him, and I said, I'm not. He said, what can I do to help you? Do you need money? What do you need? And I said, I'm not here for money. There's one thing I've not come to you for is financial gain. I just want some word of advice. And I told him about a few things, and he said what I should do and stuff. And yeah, if anyone's ever wanted to start a business, not just streaming, buy this book. Trust me, the craziest shit. And it says at the very first page, if you're happy with your job in your life currently, don't read the rest of the book. If you're happy with a 9 to 5 and your national minimum wage, don't read the rest of the book. It's pointless.
Yeah.
If you want to chase your dreams, do it. And this is like what I'm doing now, chasing my dreams.
Love that. So I'm going to touch on, I'll call it monetization because that's kind of where we are.
Yes.
Deggy, merchandise. At what point did you think to yourself, I'm going to do some merchandise? And how's it going?
I think it was when I first went to my first ever EGX in London. I wanted to just get myself a little top to go to that. So I set up that Stream Element or Streamlabs one. It come from America, but you'd have to pay like £25 for shipping. And I just had that for a long time, and nothing really come from it. My dad said to me all the time, like, what you got merch for? Who's gonna want to like? Who would want to sit there and watch your or like wear your top or whatever? And I was like, Dad, it's a crazy world out there. Who knows? You know, like, if I just put it out there, then who knows? Yeah, and then I joined I joined a company that would do it for you, and it did okay, not too bad. There was people that was joining. I think the weirdest part for me, I was a really good friend of mine who's one of my moderators. I went and met him down in Plymouth for a football game, and he turned up wearing one of my jumpers, and I was like, what? And that was kind of a really nice feeling. That was a really nice feeling, but yeah, I just do it off my own website now, and just trickles along. It's not the you know, it's not like a full store or anything like that that gets loads of stuff, but I think it's just there. I wanted to pay like a place that if people said, oh, what's your setup, or how do I join this, how do I do that, I could just go to my website, and then everything's there, and if they see the merchandise, they see that sort of thing. But it's not like forced, like, please buy it.
Sorry, can I have a mod ban person, please, in Twitch, please?
And that's kind of it really for me, because I have my two different content types that I do with my football stuff as well. It's kind of, I needed just one hub to do everything.
Yeah. This so I'm gonna plug your missus here, Ricky, or do you want to plug your missus?
That sounds a bit,
not like that.
Easy, Tiger.
Enjoy that.
Go on, give us a plug. Who is she? What does she do? Because we're talking about merchandise. It's only
Her
fair.
name is Marie's Creation.
Yeah, probably George.
Well,
it's you're watching it through Joker in the Cop. That's why.
Really shit quality, and it turns out that so many years later, my wife, her name's Marie's Creations, has her own personalization company now, and everything I have is now made by her. Here's an example. This is a fridge magnet, and it's got me some of my characters on it. Oh, camera's shit.
Nice.
It's just a magnet.
That's cool.
But yeah, we anything now. It's different now because we can tell you what do you want. Do you want a magnet? Do you want a cup? Do you want a t-shirt? Do you want a flask?
Yeah.
Do you want anything you can have now? It's not just Ricky's on one's merch now. It's any merch.
Yeah.
So I got quite lucky now because I know she does it for me.
Did she go and look at map book covers?
I think she did. Yeah, I think she did. It's on the list of things Page 3 would have written down. Good market.
Yeah. So we've got is that from? I think that's from your chat actually. Tonim, if you could give anyone some advice with streaming or going live, what advice would you recommend or give?
Streaming or going live, and what advice would you give? Be yourself, obviously. It's very difficult to look at someone successful and try and want to like copy them because it's quite easy to do. But be yourself because your viewers will want to watch you for who you are. Over time, if you're not yourself, you'll get caught out. It'll just come out. Like a lot of my chat always say, I'm so like dead genuine. 5.5 years later, I think if I was this disingenuous, I think it would have come out. Yeah. They've seen so much of my life now though, because I've streamed for so long. But yeah, be yourself, Tonim. Be yourself. And be Deggy will agree with me, and so will you. Consistency will get you the most successful streamer on the app. I'm extremely bad at it. But if your chat know when you'll go live, so if you go like live at 8 till 12, if you do that consistently, chat will know. They'll be ready for you. They'll know that's when you're going live. Consistently post videos. You have to post videos every day. I'm terrible at it. Montana will agree with me. But yeah, be consistent.
Yeah, I would say play or stream the stuff that you enjoy streaming. A lot of people stream a certain game hoping that it will, because it's the most popular or whatever. It's not always going to be popular. Yeah, it's not always popular. I always say to people that come in, if you aren't enjoying it as a streamer, people won't enjoy watching you. So you have to enjoy it first to enable them to enjoy it with you.
Love that. I hate to be the party people, but I have until about 11.
No, we're good. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, no, good, that's fine. So one of the things with me when I first wanted to start streaming was tech. tech was a big thing for me because I've always wanted the best of this and the best of that, and you know, I want it now. I'll go and get it now, and I'll make it work, type of thing. But what I slowly become to realize with streaming, just because you've got the best setup, or you've got a dual PC, or you've got a mint camera, or a fantastic mic, doesn't really matter. Because when I then looked at that and thought, all right, if I go and buy all this amazing stuff for thousands of pounds, because it can get expensive, I thought I'm just going to go basic. I'm just going to go basic, nice, middle of the way PC, standard mic, standard camera. It's a 49 quid camera, and just see what I think. And I think my point that I'm getting to here is, you don't have to go all out on tech to become a streamer.
Not necessarily, no, because I started with a 7-year-old PC, very terrible webcam, USB microphone, one mouse, one keyboard, no Stream Deck, no mixer, a headset microphone, one monitor, and one light. I don't even think I started with a light, so I started with the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And now we have the equivalent, I don't know, about £6,000 worth of the setup.
Yeah. But did you start off
if
with
you can
Diggy?
afford it, I would always suggest.
Yeah.
But when people ask me what mic should I start off with, I can't tell them something less of what I've got.
Yeah.
Because of how good this stuff is.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I can't. I mean, the road mics, they're like 100 quid. Don't go and buy one of them fucking Blue Yeti bollocks. If you just save up money and buy you should always start with the Rode because it's such great stuff.
Yeah.
Camera's not that much of a big deal. How this camera drives me insane. But it's the only thing I've not upgraded is the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I started on a console on a MacBook that I already had, and sort of grew through there. I built my first PC that I've got now, my gaming one, on stream. I'm gutted. I'm gutted I didn't save that VOD actually. But everything you see has all been like invested back in from the streaming that I've made over the years. So if you watch all my streams back from the very first, you'll see that I was in the corner of my back room where my kids' toys and all that lot is, and then I've gradually moved over and built this whole setup. And it's all the people that have followed me for the longest have seen that grow, and almost I feel like the people that supported me and the money that they've put in with the subscriptions and stuff like that has gone towards this, and we've grown on a journey together. And that's kind of the big thing. Like I say, I started now. I've got a dual PC set up, 5 monitors with the one behind me, and
5 monitors.
I've got a DSLR camera, and I think I've got about 5 cameras in here actually that do different things. But yeah, it's just everything.
I had a 5 cameras. I have a £650 DSLR camera here that it won't.
Really?
It won't. The computer won't find it. It will not find it. I've had Monster in here, and I've had an expert look at it, and we're just going to.
I will tell you after, because you can't directly hook that up to the PC. There's something else you need.
I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. I'm having an SLR. Fuck the DSLRs.
There's mine.
What I want is the A6 one. Oh yeah. Oh, he's got the EOS. Yeah.
But you need a capture card in order for that to work. That's why.
Yeah. Bollocks. I'm just going with what I want. Have you heard the Alpha 61000? These Sony Alpha 61000 it is. It's absolute. Beautiful.
I do agree with you though, Ricky. If you have the money to do it, 100% do it.
Yeah, of course. I never had the money. I'm not going to say. I mean, a lot of this equipment, some of it is through. There's several ways you can do it. Save up. You can put a donation goal up. Some people are a bit worried about doing that, about begging for money or asking for money.
Yo, Ela, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. LDC, welcome in.
Yeah.
This microphone's 380 quid.
Discord.gg/UMRP to get into the server.
Surprise me for my birthday and pay for the rest of it.
Rogan, that is. Discord.gg/UMRP.
If you want to be a successful streamer, you kind of have to invest back into the business. Yeah. The Rodecaster I bought a week into TikTok because I knew I had to. In my head, I wanted to give the viewer the best experience they could get,
Yeah.
audio wise,
Mm.
because I play characters with voices. If I were just sat on my phone talking, that'd be fine. But because I henceforward with my sounds and silliness, I had to give the best.
It's not just tech either; it's overlays, emotes.
But you've been rewarded for that, though,
animations,
haven't you? Because
all
obviously the excellent what you've been on, really, to see the ride.
Yeah,
I remember the day you
100%.
started on TikTok.
exactly that. And that's it. You know, as much as you're giving back to the community, you're also seeing that investment as well, and you're using it every day, which is what it's all about, right? All right. So, where do we see each other in 5 years? What's the plan? Where are we going in life, Deggy? I'll hit you with that one first. In fact, just before you answer that, what we were looking to sort out, I might have already sorted it, Ricky.
What?
The person that you're asking to do one. I think I might have already done the honors, if you know what I mean.
What, in the Twitch chat?
Yeah,
What, can you ban someone from my Twitch chat?
I think so. Well, it let me do it. So.
Oh, well, yeah, Montana come over. They were just. It's just. They're just trying to do a bot system.
Yeah, it's that aware expense.
It's just bollocks.
Yeah, I've sorted it. Yeah, I've seen it. So yeah, sorry. Go on, Deg. 5 years.
5 years from now, I'd quite like to. Oh, I think I'd be doing something similar with GTA side of things, potentially in GTA 6. But I think from now, I really want to do more in my YouTube stuff. Obviously, I do a lot of my football side as it is, but being a mechanic, my ultimate dream would have been to. I don't know if anyone's watched like Matt Armstrong on YouTube where he does all the car stuff. So I watch that all the time, but I would have loved to have done that with the underground stuff, but I can't. So I've played around with a bit of cars and stuff. I set up a little YouTube, but yeah, I'd love to do something. I'd love to do more, but
yeah. Is the plan to become a full-time streamer? Because I know you obviously you work as well. So
it's just obviously Ricky will tell you straight away from the thing. You've got to have the consistency, haven't you? You've got to have one month you could do really well. Next month, if you do something different, like I found that myself. You know, going really well, and it was creating a bit of an income for the missus and myself and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, I changed my game or I changed cities for a while, and then all of a sudden it goes completely down. And then I'm like, oh, okay, all these bills that I could have been paying, I couldn't. So, and I think for me as well, like if I'd have done this years ago, like owning my own city or something like that, that's probably the only thing I haven't done in FiveM since I started. If I'd have done that years and years ago, but obviously it's coming towards the end. Yeah, coming towards the end of GTA 5 now. But yeah, GTA 6, who knows? It's not around the corner.
Yeah, where's it going to take us? Yeah, I don't think it's certainly not going to be probably the same as where we are now, is it?
But yeah, that's probably the only thing left to do is own a server, really. If I was to do something.
About you, Ricky? 5 years.
I'd like to still be streaming, but I'd also like to tap into what I was supposed to tap into years ago: voiceover and
voiceovering.
Yeah, comedy. I'd love to be an animation worker, work alongside animation characters. Just be the voice behind that character. I'd love that. Yeah. The idea
call in, mate.
Huh?
Call in.
Yeah, that's the idea. Obviously, I still want to stream. The idea of GTA 6 is unfathomable how crazy that's going to be. We don't know how that's going to work with the roleplay side of things, but in my opinion, I think Rockstar are going to have their own servers and you can rent them off them.
Yeah.
A lot more control by them, which makes sense. But I'd love to still be streaming, but I'd also like to break into the acting / voiceover animation.
Yeah. Mate, follow your dream. That's all I'll say. If you want to do it, get out there, get and do it. You're the master of your own destiny, mate.
Yes, true that.
That's all it is. That's all it is. So, guys, I'm conscious I've had you waffling on for the last hour and 10, 15 minutes. I really appreciate you both being here. It's it means a lot that you've entrusted me to do that. So thank you both from the bottom of my heart. We are gonna just for probably 10-15 minutes or so. I'm going to allow people to call in. So I will allow people to just use their audio. If they want to come on as camera, that's absolutely fine. If they don't, that's also fine. So everybody, viewer call-ins are turned on. So please opt to call in. We've got to get one or two to these guys for a question. So
they'll need to be on Twitch, right?
Yes, yeah. So go over to Twitch. Yeah.
So if you want to opt to call in, jump on Joker in the cop stream.
Or yours. I think it should work on yours as well. But yeah, either or. If it's not on theirs, jump over to me and by all means call in. I think it's a really good opportunity for your community to ask some personal questions. I've got a question for you actually, Ricky.
Fire away, bro.
How tall are you?
6'3".
No. Yeah.
I thought you were tall.
lanky Larry. Yeah, I was blessed with the tall gene.
5'8".
How tall are you, Deggy?
4'4".
Or fuck off.
I'm 5'9",
right,
so yeah, I'm kind of 5'10", so I'm kind of between the two.
Lanky. Use code Lanky in
A
the
midget.
account.
Wow.
If anyone's not too keen on calling up, you can ask questions in the chat.
You can indeed.
Absolutely, yeah. Just chat it. Absolutely, without a doubt.
If anyone's got any questions for Deggy, especially from TikTok side, because we've got so much more in there, just ask away and we'll ask there.
Yeah, if you see the
say,
question, Deggy, just ask.
For anyone watching that wants to stream, not necessarily for a living, but if you want to stream because it's something you wanted to do, you have to do it. Just go live. My biggest ever regret streaming.
Yo, Funky J, thank you so much for the 9 months, buddy. Appreciate it. How are we doing? Very well yourself?
How are we?
It would have been cool if he.
I did.
What an English.
Wait, did I not mute?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You know what I did? I muted my audio and not my microphone. Oh fuck!
I did when I first did it.
Oh shit! My bad. Sorry.
It's all right.
Chat. If you're on Twitch, you can request to call in and whatever. That was.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing either. There's a lot of people asking as well. There is a lot of lag. Yeah, there is a lag because we are watching it through Joker in the Cops stream. So if you want to get it real time, then obviously go over to Joker in the Cop. Make sure you give him a follow because he has been a lovely host today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Fantastic role player as well.
Stop it.
Stop it.
So, what football team do you support, Ricky? Because you're quite close to. Oh, you're not a football fan.
Not at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. I'm from a family of 8, and not a single one, apart from my youngest brother. Not a single one of us ever watched football growing up. It was never on the telly. Ever spoke about. So
no sports whatsoever, or.
Oh no, I love UFC and I love boxing.
Okay. You went to watch Lisby, didn't you? No.
Yeah, I've been to 2 of his fights. Yeah, I was gonna go. I wanted to go to every one of his fights.
Yo, Devastated. How you doing, my man? Good to see ya.
Obviously, we're away from stream, but sometimes it's a bit difficult to get to London.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But when it's about, I will go to his fight. Such a good lad.
He is absolutely hilarious.
We have a caller.
We did. I don't know if doesn't look like he's carried on, but by all means, feel free to request. I
am a Luton fan.
You're a Luton fan.
Home and away. Yeah, should be coming up. Hopefully, might get to meet Ricky this year.
Really?
With a bit of luck, I'll be near his place. So, with a bit of luck.
Yeah.
There's actually a really, really cool music festival happening on the 6th of September. And it's a bunch of very popular TikTokers singing.
All right.
But it's a 14-hour festival at the Manchester Bowler Arena.
All right.
Bowlers Boulder's place. It's where the last boxing was. Where not the second to last one was.
Right.
Hey, Dougie, how you doing, my man?
Loads of the what the crew called? Thingy crew. What they call that crew, chat? You'll know. Loads of obviously very well known TikTokers will be there. You can bring your kids. It's just a great opportunity for everybody to meet their favorite, especially their favorite artist type thing. Bad Boy Chiller crew, yeah, one of the singers from there is going to be there, and lots of very well known TikTokers. A great event.
Tickets in my bio.
Oh,
Tickets in my bio.
Oh yeah,
Right near
near
the Trafford
Trafford.
Centre.
Yeah. No, I know where it is now.
Dougie, it's saying receipt is
everyone's,
ineligible
Shine,
to
we've
receive a
probably
gift
answered all the
again for
questions
you,
anyway,
mate.
To be fair, 'cause
I
we
don't know
did
why.
rattle into it quite deeply there. So, I mean, from my perspective, I know you're done. You had a stop for 11, Ricky, anyway, but I'll give you a bit of time.
We've got this community fest to finish. It finishes tonight. It finishes an hour and a half.
What position are we? Come on, update us.
We are 22nd, so we're 2 positions out, but it's 102,000 points just to get to 21.
Wow.
What's it for 20th, chat? If we don't finish 20th, we're out. So,
and what points is the gift?
All right, it's the double points, so the 2,999 coins. We had 2 vault gifts today, which is incredible. The vault gifts are very exclusive to people that sent like 300,000 diamonds.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's 102,000 to 20th, so it's doable.
So what gift would get you to 102,000?
So one of those, the highest gift you can send on that particular one, other than a vault gift, is 2,999 times 2. So do whatever the math is for that. It's 6,000 per one of them. So how many 6,000s are in 102k?
Oh Jesus! Right. Okay. So there's a lot there then.
Yeah, there's a bit of climbing to do, but everyone can get involved with the other gifts. There's a 399 coin one, there's a 100 coin one, and a 1 penny one.
Yeah.
And collectively, I reckon we can probably just snatch it. We'll have a look. I'm going to go live on my mobile in a minute, and we're going to go and have a laugh. And no more fucking cream, no more flour or pool jumps though. That's not happening. My eyes are still stinging.
I've seen it today. That was a messy one, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Are you doing
no,
this live
mate,
fest
no, I
as
haven't
well,
done anything like that on TikTok for a while, actually.
No.
That's the thing, I think, Ricky, isn't it? Like with them type of
well,
things, you have to sort of be one of them people that can be on all day during them, right? To make sure that you keep up with it. You can't really just do a few hours in the evening.
Yeah.
Well,
it depends on
yeah.
who you are, really. Some people can do that. So, yeah, some people can come on and just run a box battle and finish first. I mean, we got 2 million score. There's someone on there with 27 million.
Jesus Christ.
And all they've done is hey.
Behold, Tuscan man, 33 months. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck him and his boosting way of doing it. But yeah, I'll tell him to his face as well. He uses everybody else's community to gain him the lead. But yeah, but there's 150,000 diamonds for first place. 100k.
Tuscan man, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you. West Ham is the best. How old is Ricky? 35.
Yeah. I'm gonna come up to you in a minute, sweetheart. All right.
Wow, that's yeah. I'm sure we could all get there one day. I'm sure.
Yeah. Again, it's just through consistency. Just
absolutely,
doing it a lot.
Absolutely.
I don't think I do it every day, all day. Whilst we're doing these particular campaigns, we'll do 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah.
And then jump on a bit of role play. But I can't. I need to definitely get on that. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So this is the first podcast I've ever done. Chat, please make sure you're picking him up. He does have TikTok as well.
I appreciate that.
There isn't many in Twitch, but you can see his name there, chat. Joker in the Cop with a K.
Yeah, appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I'm going to give you guys back some time. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Everybody that's watching, I will post the VOD straight away so you guys can go and look back at it, come back to some certain moments and stuff. So do what you need to do with that VOD. But thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Enjoy
you,
the
mate.
rest of your evening, guys. Get some RP done. And no doubt I will speak to you in
Yes,
the
good
next
seeing
few
you all.
hours or days.
Take care.
Thank you very much.
You too, mate. And you.
Deggy, take care of yourself, mate.
No worries.
Bye, bye, bye.
See you
Take
later,
care,
guys. Thank you, mate. Bye, everyone.
Right, chat. Let's get ourselves back in to this screen here. There we go. Did you guys enjoy that? Did you guys enjoy that as a stream? Doing a nice podcast. You enjoyed that? It was good, wasn't it? It was good to find out other people's side of things. And yeah, it was nice to speak to Ricky, because I speak to Ricky quite a bit. I've been a fan of Ricky's since the MRP days, which is a long time ago. So it's nice to hear his perspective of stuff as well, and of course Joker in the cop as well, Robinson. So yeah, I've grown to really get close with Robinson as well through RP. Obviously, he was the head of CID when I was there in Unique, and as he said, he joined through watching the streams and stuff. So yeah, that's really cool. I love hearing about people's journeys. 100%. We have got about half an hour, so I don't think really to get into some RP now. I think what I might do, I've got a lot of things that I've got planned. Hello, Southend fan. How you doing? Good to see you, Tom. Welcome in, buddy. So we've got kind of half an hour to do something. So we can either do a very small bit of RP, but it would probably, by the time we've got on, be in the car, up and running and stuff like that. I have got the biggest announcement that I've made tomorrow. I will be posting it all in my Discord to say big announcement. But I do need to do a lot of work to get it ready for tomorrow. So it's either I come off now and get ready for that, or we do about half an hour's worth of RP. What do we think? Stick a 1 in the chat if you want to see half an hour of RP, or 2 in the chat if you want. If we obviously have done for the night. Let's see. I'm sure.
End early and get your big announcement.
End early and get the big announcement sorted. A few people said that. We'll see the ones. We'll see some ones as well. But yeah, I've got a lot of big things planned for tomorrow. I'm genuinely really excited. It is something that I haven't done before. And yeah, I'm really excited actually. There is a big announcement tomorrow, JD. Big announcement on my stream tomorrow. The biggest that we've had so far. It's Tuesday tomorrow, so I am streaming tomorrow. It's Wednesday I'm not streaming. I'll be on for alright, chat, I see enough ones in the chat. We'll spend 20 minutes, half an hour in. We'll spend 20 minutes, half an hour in some RP. We'll see who's on, and then we need to be off. And I'm not even joking, 11 o'clock on the dot, we have to be off because there's some big things that I need to get on with. And if I don't get on with it, then it's all going to be delayed. So, yeah, if you want this big announcement tomorrow, I have to be on for tomorrow. I have to be off for 11. Which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited.
Set the alarm, maybe.
Yeah, Dougie, I'll speak to you in DMs. I'll speak to you in DMs. Bum 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 bum. So how are we all doing, everyone? How are we all doing? Are we ready for some RP? There we are. Let's get into some RP, shall we? Earn your track record of time. Yeah, to be fair, this is why I have JD. This is why JD is my moderator, because JD would just like ping me and go, 11 o'clock, get off. I'm like, all right, no worries, Dad. Off I go. Yes, Dad, I will get off. Sorry. Right, let's... Cool. Right, let's do it. Yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm really excited for tomorrow. It'll be good. Just apply for whitelist. Love that. Love that. Are you live Friday? No, Friday's the only day I'm not. Friday and Wednesday is the days I'm not live this week. Friday and Wednesday. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna go to the football in the evening and then do a vlog on it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm meant to be meeting some mates over there, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do a vlog Friday night on the football. Cause I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the football on Saturday, Luton versus Boreham Wood, because I'm working. Right, I have also downloaded the latest Quant V, and I've also downloaded within it the new shader pack as well. So let's have a look. Is this the one? Yeah, custom preset. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got the new Quant V. Looks fairly nice, which is good. Secondary radio. Let's get ourselves on here as well. Charlie.
UHS.
Go ahead.
Can we get someone to...
Right, looks like we've got no control on again, but that's cool.
We're currently based in surgery, mate. There's 4 of us in surgery.
Negative, I'm coming.
Right, let's go.
Can I get a... Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be lifting hems. Is it
Actually, before I do, I need to
Yeah, you should be able to land. We'll make it clear.
disconnect for that sec. Evening.
On a welfare check on the individuals down at Vineyard. Just whilst we're coming up.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Hems to come now.
Right.
Is the suspect down?
Suspect's down.
Evidence testing, evidence pack. Okay, we need to put that in there. Oh, and then we also need to go over here. Go to our MDT. The incident we made yesterday, which was for burglary. We need to put all the evidence in the evidence bag. Vape. Lockpick. I'm going to put this iron in there as well, because why not? That can sit at the bottom of my pocket, because if anyone annoys me, I'm going to put my food in. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to put that in this. Okay, cool. Right, so that's done. Let's go to trash bin and put that in there. Hanson, with that trash disposal, is that something that you can change, or is it something that's set as TMC? Interesting to know, because it's all American. It's like, I keep saying trash bin and gas station, and it's like, why didn't it just be like rubbish bin? Because that's in the UK, it's rubbish bin, right? Hey Riley, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. How was the podcast? Yeah, the podcast was good. It was nice to hear from Ricky and also Joker about all of the different stuff that they do. I don't think we can change that. Fair enough. Fair enough. I thought I'd ask. But yeah, it always gets me like, why? Right, response BMW.
999.
Yeah, lovely. Look at this baby. As I get 3 children, I might have to get, try and get something with a boot like this, whether it's an Audi A6 or go for like the 4x4s. Right, my body cam is on.
999 mode.
Some moron, I don't know who it was, uncuffed him and he's got away.
His own cuff is escorted. We should be able to get his fingerprint.
Can I help,
mate.
Hey
mate, has Leo been sent off?
As who, sorry?
Has Leo been sent off?
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure.
Alright, pal.
No problem, I've just come out on duty. Thank you, mate.
Alright, see you later.
To be fair, guys, he's been shot multiple times, so he shouldn't be drunk.
Charlie Whiskey 10, State 2, good evening. Have we got any actives?
Hi, Charlie Whiskey 10. Oh, you can continue, mate.
Currently chasing someone who's stabbed an officer. Currently lost eyes at the moment on Route 68 going towards Great Ocean Highway.
999 mode.
Copy that. Do you want me to scatter around the other ends? The lead.
Yeah, I don't know what direction he's gone in. I'm currently coming down Great Ocean Highway towards City, but I'm not 100%
Yeah, I'm not going to chase that then.
this way.
Yeah, I copy that. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Good evening, Bigley, as well.
.999 mode activated.
Satney, go, you alright?
Hello, guys. How you doing?
Yeah, not that bad, you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. What's the rush, guys?
Yeah, I want to get my car
He's
out.
just come to get his car out. He's feeling a little bit emotionally drained.
Come to get your car out.
Yeah, unless he's been seized for fuck knows how many days or weeks.
Right, okay. Have you got your ID on you, mate?
I ain't got nothing on me.
You haven't got nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
One job, mate. One job. Get your ID.
Right, okay. Well, how do I know who you are then?
By me telling you.
Yeah, go ahead.
But then, how do I know you're telling me the right name?
It's literally where I mounted
Lad,
the
pull your phone
it's
out.
literally a
Give him
car.
Stay fire back up there.
It might be a car, but if I need to, you know, I need to give it the car to the right person, right?
It's not good enough, really.
I ain't going all the way back to fucking
You know what? Why
City
can't
Hall
you?
just to go get me ID.
Why can't you just
That
give
is
us
long.
the car? Like, this, yeah.
Well, it looks like you might be going back that way, mate.
Do not send us back that way. We just want to get the car.
Right, okay. Let me,
Yeah.
let me
Hello, sir,
just
can I
have
help
a
you?
quick search on my notes to
Yeah.
find out where that's my problem.
Unbelievable.
Hold on. I'm struggling to find how it's my problem.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
that how you want to play this, yeah? Is that really how you want to play this?
Listen, fella, calm yourself down.
Don't you get nippy to me, yeah? Don't you get nippy to me?
Right. If that's how you want to be, fella, we can take you down that route. You're the one wanting the car back.
Can I just have me fucking car?
What's your name, mate?
Ryan Neo.
Ryan Neo.
Officer? Officer?
Yes, mate.
Can I get all units from my location? The person who attempted to murder me is outside the PD
Ryan,
on
get
a
in the car.
bike right now.
Yeah, we're here.
Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. On the bike.
Right, I need to go and help an officer. Bring me some ID and I'll get it for you.
Can you just tell me if I can get it out though?
Yeah, you can get it out. Yeah. Get some ID and I'll get it out for you.
No, I mean, can I actually get it out, or is it seized until like tomorrow? Or...
I don't know that until you get me your ID.
Oh my god.
No, of course you can check it. I only want you to check it.
Right, and
Can I
I've
get
checked
it
your
out
system.
now?
You
Can
don't
I get it
have
out
you don't have a
tomorrow? Yes or
warrant,
no?
so it looks like I can get it out if you come back with your ID.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man!
Come on, do your job properly, and then you'll be good.
Job? Do your job properly, mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, mate. That's why you're not getting your car back.
You're not. I have to listen to him, mate. I'm sorry. Have a nice day.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I don't know where you think you're going because this car's not roadworthy.
Drive,
So there's a
53
taxi.
times it.
I mean, I know who you are, Ryan Neo. So it's whether you want your car out or not.
It's alright to drive.
This is not Ryan's car.
Well, yeah, and you're now driving a legal car, so I can
Ryan,
put that
sit.
to your
I'll
system,
drive.
and then when you come back, you'll be arrested for it.
Oh, that's all good, mate. I'll be back with my ID in a minute.
Mr. Neo, I'll see you then. If that's how you want to be, I'll see you then.
Ryan, don't drive. Let me drive. Otherwise, they're gonna nick you. Don't.
Oh, okay, right. That's fine. Let me just
No, your
write
car's
that on the
not
system.
broken tail light. Oops, a daisy.
Right.
Gameplay for that. But from now, I see one male. So ultimately, I'm hoping that we can get some evidence from that, so we can find out at least who it is, get a photo out, a warrant. Right.
I did say because it was Jeffrey Thomas. That's
Did they want some assistance today?
Oh, have you got it, Sam, yeah?
Yeah, it's been added to MPT.
Can I
Right,
get
I'll ask.
officer's attention? So there's a guy, and I know he's still in the same clothes. He's on a grey local bike. He's in blue camo top and shorts with a black helmet, and he was at the scene.
Yo, Andrew, let's go. Thank you for the help me. And Mother Bear, welcome in. How you doing with the GGs? This is discord.gg/UMRP. Unmatched RP.
Do you want to come down to the cells, Bravo X-ray 5?
Last location of the assistance backup, please. Where was that last location you wanted to back up?
That latest thing was at UHS.
999 mode.
Probably that. No worries. And we're looking out for someone on a bike with blue camo.
But yeah, it's just he's wearing a black vest, a black helmet.
Yo, Frank, let's go, buddy. Welcome in. How we doing?
And then
Yo, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in.
t-shirt matching.
How was your stream?
With white shoes on and
Welcome in, guys. What was you playing this evening? Welcome in, guys. Yo, Sticky Outcome, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. Appreciate you. What was you guys up to this evening? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Appreciate you all. If you don't know who I am, I play a character, a police officer in GTA roleplay, in Unmatched RP, a really serious and realistic upcoming server that started it back in February. And I am Police Constable Tom Roberts. And we're currently looking out for a car. Oh, sorry, someone on a bike right now, wearing blue camo, currently wanted by the police. So, yeah, we're just searching around. Dan, how you doing? Police Constable Tom Roberts.
999 mode activated.
Never met you in my life. Yeah, I just swung by the UHS. No sighting at this moment in time. I'm going to pass by the graveyard. Right, we'll head down here. So, there's nothing there. I was playing some Jurassic World. Oh, nice. Chill stream. I was feeling a bit jaded but thought everyone needed to see best RP. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Are you in any RP at the moment? You in any RP? You go and think you're back to no, probably not Trig at the moment.
999 mode activated.
Best RP cop-ups. In comes Dan. Repeat last.
I've just seen a guy matching the description.
999 mode activated.
On the bridge into Fort San Cudo.
Copy that. I can be state 5. Send us a ping, please. Oh shit, we don't want to go on the beach. We don't want to go on the beach. We'll go up this way. 2 mics out. Sugar. Didn't mean to hit that. I need to change my volume to 30 because we can't hear anything.
I just sent the suspect down as
you haven't RP'd 2-man. I do watch your TikToks and stuff still. Feel free to come on in, man. Come and experience Unmatched. They're going for more of a serious and realistic RP server. The policing is run by IRL police officers. We've got quite a few IRL police officers in as well. So you get a real good experience of policing. And we're trying to attract more and more people. We're the first TMC framework server to have a proper dispatch system. And we're going to be, we're actually recruiting at the moment for dispatchers as well. So we're actually going to have proper dispatchers in. And stuff like that. And it is really cool. When the dispatcher's on, it is so much fun. Because you actually talk properly. You have to give proper IPPs out. You have to request for authorization to pursue. And all sorts. Yeah, it's going to be really good. To apply for PD, you need to come down to the police station. There's a little ped at the police station. You can apply with him. It's not too hard to apply. And it's pretty quick to, if you do get in. Or do get accepted, I should say. Yeah, I'm now on the bridge. I can see the lights ahead. I'm not in a suitable car to go off-road, but I'll stay by the road.
Just shot him down.
Right, there's his car. Where's he? Are you out of your car at the moment?
I am, mate, yeah.
Copy that. Have you got the individual or not?
I have. I had to shoot him down.
Okay, copy that. No problem. I'll wait on the bridge if you need any assistance.
No worries. I've called for an ambulance to come here.
Copy. You're in a 4x4 anyway, aren't you? So I'll wait by the road and set up a triage on the side.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, let's go set up a triage over here, shall we?
This is ARB7. Now I'm in a failure to stop with a Peter Jones. Currently through the construction site.
Police objects. Let's stick a 10
Goes
up
through
here.
post 158. It's the last guy. Sorry about that. It comes to terrible then.
Cool. Right, so we set up a triage.
You're going to be going towards center. Going to be taking a...
Cool. There we go. Yeah, Dan, come and apply, man. 100%. Come on, apply. It'll be really good fun. Really good fun. And like I say, I'd love to have more police officers that are IRL than actual normal police officers that attract loads of people. That would be insane. Just have a full police police server. That would be insane. And then, you know, have like the seriousness and stuff like that with all the realistic RP. Have all the gangs and yeah, that'd be really cool.
Guys, stand by.
No, you don't have to get in a car with me, because obviously you'll probably die and crash. But yeah, why not? Oh yeah, dude, I will see if I still have FiveM and hop in. Yeah, 100% Frank, 100%.
These two people that were at the dam.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yo, Mother Bear coming in, let's go. Thank you so much for the 10 bits, appreciate you. And thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. TikTok, if you want to come over to Twitch, you get to see the full screen as well. Come on, have a look.
I'm physically keeping me, you know.
Yeah, but unfortunately we're a little bit busy right
Hello.
now.
Drop you off up.
Again, guys, again.
You what, sorry?
Jump in.
Currently,
I'll drop you off up.
left, down.
I was hoping you were going to bring us down.
Nah.
Legion Square car park is to my right, wrapping around Legion Square again, going back towards the bank. I like you with the block. Now continuing on southbound.
Thank
just
you.
gone past the ammunition on my right, currently on Olympic. Elgin Avenue, Strawberry, around about 85 miles per hour in speed, driving on the wrong side of the road. Just took a left again, heading back towards Legion Square. Garage just passed on my right. Do you want to take over comms, please?
Go ahead.
Going left, going towards Legion Ammunition.
The
going to be taking a west of Adam's Apple. Still continuing, going towards Ubu Calf.
Repeat last.
Left, we have a patient left, out of the hospital. Going towards cruising. Still continuing southbound Ultra Street.
Sorry, did you say you need a unit at UHS?
Yeah.
We got two people down here that are from the dam from earlier.
Okay, copy that. I'll send some units now. And have you got a unit coming to us up in by Fort Sankuda?
I believe so, yeah.
Copy that. No worries.
I'm just about to be taken off from UHS now.
The only PD unit that we have at the hospital currently is ARV6. However, we would appreciate another unit as there are two individuals.
Incorrect, going to be...
Copy.
Reset, going...
Charlie Whiskey 10.
Ammunition.
Sorry to interrupt quickly. UHS have asked if we can have one more unit go to UHS, please. We've got 2 suspects from the dam earlier, and they've only got 1 available to help.
Yeah, it's ARV7. I'll dispatch from the chase and go to that.
Thank you.
Going to be on the bridge next to PD, going towards Mirror Park.
Riley, welcome in. How you doing? I'm Riley. That was in your TT live. Let's go, Riley. Welcome in, buddy. How's your evening? Yeah, so far so good. We had a good podcast. We're only on here for another sort of 7 or 8 minutes. But yeah, we've got a huge announcement tomorrow. Huge announcement. I'm really excited for it, actually. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to take this chase to
So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. Right, so we stuck the light up now.
I'm in the air. I'm going to be about a minute.
Can we set a square up here? CSI marker.
Guys, on one of the suspects. Is that an IC1 female?
Hem's got a landing pad now.
There we are. Big landing pad. That's pretty cool.
ARV7 to all officers. We've got an IC1 female with a purple haze flag.
What else can we do with this? Is there so forensic tent, blue lantern, 0, vision 0, police drones in operation, drink drive checkpoint, bear right. That's pretty cool. We've got Hems should be coming in any second. I can hear it, but I can't see it. is it? Sounds like it's coming from over that way, but...
Yeah, I found the vehicle. Wrong.
Oh, there it is. Up above us. Alright, better back away for them. Let me guess, they're not going to land in it.
That's assuming that suspect is trying to attack me with a guitar. Need some assistance, please, outside UHS.
Third charge, towards
No.
their fighting position.
They didn't even use it. Brilliant. Exclamation mark unmatched, Dan. Exclamation mark unmatched. Or if you are in my Discord, then you can go to how to play and all the links to set up for the police, for everything is there.
Hello guys. Just the suspect.
Yeah, literally. We had a perfect landing zone and everything, and he's just gone, nah, fuck that.
Can we chase it? Can we get this black vehicle box, please, in front of me?
This vehicle here, yeah.
Okay, so bear with me just 2 minutes while I'm look, we'll see what's going on today, okay?
Any danger of Botrix working this evening?
Spinal injury.
Well, direction for all units. Is there any chance we go to more units up at UHS?
Stay nice and still for me.
I'm outside UHS.
There you are. That's the link anyway for it.
She's cruising this vehicle, yeah.
Hello, Robster. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. No, I thought you did it wrong. No, for some reason it's just not working tonight, Botrix. What server? We're on discord.gg/UMRP. Unmatched RP. I'm a special console, perhaps. I should hop on 100%. Yeah, tasty. Yeah, 100%. Get yourself into my Discord.
UHS to PD.
Pass message.
We have a gentleman here, LJ Davis, who was in critical condition from a shots fired at the dam. He had surgery and we're just waiting for him to be transported now. If we can get officers down here to transport him down to custody, please, if possible.
Yeah, there is officers en route.
Received.
ARV7. Officer Bigley.
Be warned, this individual
Yes,
just said that he'll be jumping out of the vehicle if they're going there. He's going there with them. Just be careful. Does have a hammer.
UHS said he's now out of surgery and ready to be picked up.
Copy that, mate. I've just been dealing with a scene outside UHS. I've had a guitar spared and a knife pulled out on me, so...
Okay, no problem. Well, if there's any other available units to help, that'd be great. It's from the shooting at the dam. I don't know why my links aren't working. Yeah.
Did you see what I put in about training?
No.
I put something in a thing about do some training.
What's that for taser?
No, it's just for ARVs, so we can actually start doing like teamwork and comms with each other and training.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to... are you okay, T, to continue here with this?
Yeah, of course, man.
11 o'clock, I need to go and do some other bits, if that's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet. Cool. No worries. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, yeah. That's tomorrow, bro.
Cool. Bacon. See you soon.
See you later, mate.
Right. Chat. I said it's 11 o'clock. We need to go do some stuff. I'm excited. Tomorrow is going to be a good one. I'm excited for it. Make sure you're here tomorrow. I'm going to put in my Discord, discord.gg/DeggyUK, a little potential teaser for tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be a good one. Tomorrow's going to be really good. We've got a big announcement tomorrow, something that we've never done before, and I'm really excited for it, actually. And you guys can all play a big part in it as well. So that's something I'm excited for. So make sure you're back here tomorrow, 8:30, 9 o'clock. And yeah, we'll see where it takes us. I hope you're well, Robster. I hope you're well, buddy. Ben also, thank you so much for the heart me. He's going full-time streamer. Imagine. Imagine going full-time streamer. What a dream come true that would be. What an absolute dream come true.
Can officer who's just left your HS come back, please?
Let's have a look who is currently streaming live in Unmatched, shall we?
Yeah, Charlie Whiskey 16, I'll be state 52.
Here we go. The Kill Beast. Yeah, we're getting off. Don't you worry. Right. Go show some love to Kill Beast.
Ash has done well.
No longer fixing trains. Imagine. No more getting up at 5 in the morning. I have got to get up at 5 in the morning tomorrow, actually. But go show some love to Kill Beast. We'll give him a little follow as well. He's not affiliate yet either. So yeah, go show some love, and we'll see you all tomorrow for some more fun. We are going over on Twitch.
Oh my god. No way.
What?
No way. Nah, that's not real.
Okay, well, he's freaked out that I've just sent him a follow. So let's go give him 42 viewers. Make sure you spam the chat, and we'll see you all tomorrow for some more fun. Let's go.
No way has the goat followed me.
Be something to the officers that attended. Thank you for the support.